Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is this table. It is day 32 of Crystal Goes Live every day for a year. I'm super excited because tonight I want to talk about sticking to budgets. We're live earlier tonight because Bay has surprised me. And I think I forgot that he said he was going to buy me crabs when he got back. So he bought me snow crabs and shrimp this morning. And I was like, I'm going to go live. I just finished all of my work. I do have one other email I need to send, but I pretty much finished all of my work. My live is the last bit of my work, and he's cooking the crabs right now. So we're going to watch a movie. I'm going to make a margarita. I'm so daggone excited because if y'all know me, I've been craving crabs forever. And I held out. I didn't buy any. And he went to the store this morning and he bought me crabs. So I'm so excited. Like, so excited. Happy you stayed on YouTube. So I just posted a Walgreens YouTube video. So if this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krystal Maximizer. I'm a strategic money coach. I help women be super intentional with their money and create a money plan through budgeting, couponing, meal planning, and strategic shopping. Okay. I just posted a YouTube video. I went back on my YouTube. The last time I posted a Walgreens video was in May, June, July, August. So over 90 days since I posted like a couponing haul on my channel. So I just posted a Walgreens haul. I haven't put my haul away yet. I gotta record that. I'll probably record that TikTok tomorrow or Thursday. Putting my haul away. I did put the bacon away because it got to go in the freezer. But I didn't put the toilet paper or paper towels. But it feels so good to go couponing. It felt really, really good. So I'll definitely be doing a little bit more because I don't want to have to coupon around the holidays. So I'll definitely coupon more. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I know it launched today, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. We're gonna watch a movie tonight, but I do have that on my calendar as something to watch. All right, so tonight I want to talk about why sticking to your budget can be hard and kind of some things that you can do to help you stick to your budget. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and let me know if you find it hard to stick to a budget. Let me know if you are struggling to stick to a budget that you've created. I would love to hear from you in the comments. And then I did not write anything out. Hey, Lanisha, I did not write anything out. Oh, I did not mean to invite you. I didn't mean to invite you to the live. Don't accept that. That was on accident. I'm going to freestyle it because this has just been put in my heart. So I'm going to go live. I'm going to be on here for about 20, 30 minutes. And then I got to get downstairs and get my crabs. Okay. All right. So let me know where you're watching from and let me know if you have a budget. Smith Stations, Alabama. Okay. Welcome from Alabama. Welcome from Alabama. Texas is in the house. Let me know if you have trouble sticking to your budget. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and if you have trouble sticking to your budget. I want to flush it out today. I grabbed my current planner. So this is my current life planner and it also has my budget planner in it. Okay. And I want to know if you have trouble sticking to your budget. My first question for you is, do you have a planner? Do you have an app? Do you have an Excel sheet? Where do you keep track of your money? So the first reason why it's hard to stick to your budget is because it's not written down. I prefer pen and paper. There's something powerful about pen and paper, but the first reason why you're probably not sticking to your budget is you are not writing it down. You have to write your budget down. It cannot be theoretical. It cannot be in your brain. I'm telling you this, millionaires have their numbers on paper. They are not hypothetical, theoretical. It sounds good in my head. Great, it sounds good in your head, but does it look good on paper? Is it correct on paper? This is just the first step. But if you're having trouble sticking to the budget that you keep, you've got to write it down. So the first reason to help, sticking to your budget not be so hard is you have to write it down. You don't have to have a fancy planner. You do not have to, buy all the things and get all the stickers. In order to write your budget down, you need two things. You need a calendar overview and you need a notebook. You could go to Dollar Tree right now with $5. Get a calendar overview, get a notebook, get some pens, get some stickers. For $5, you could create a budget planner. It does not have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be a lot of things. Hi, everyone who's just watching. I'm Crystal, and I'm talking about how to stick to your budget when it seems hard. So I would love to know where you're watching from and if sticking to a budget is hard for you. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and if sticking to a budget is hard for you. Let me know in the comments, okay? So all you need is a calendar overview and a notebook. That is all you need to literally have a budget. You don't need a tricky spreadsheet. You don't need an app. If you prefer an app, great. The Dollar Tree is $1.25. So my point was with $5, you can get 4 items because it's $1.25 each. So a $1.25 notebook, a $1.25 calendar planner, you can get a pack of pens, and you can get some stickers. So it's still relatively cheap. $1.25 is not going to deter you from shopping there. You can go in with $5 and leave with the items that you need to make a budget planner. If you don't want to spend money on anything, go in your house, get an empty notebook, rip out the pages, and then make a calendar. If you can print a calendar, great. If you can buy a calendar, it's a little bit easier. But if not, make a calendar for the month on a sheet of paper. I use a spiral bound notebook and pen. Perfect. That's literally all you need. It does not need to be fancy. So the first reason why sticking to a budget may be hard for you is that you are not writing it down. Is your money plan written down? Yes or no? Is your budget written down? Yes or no? It has to be. It has to be. In order to be successful, your budget has to be written down. Okay. So, next reason why sticking to your budget may be hard, you are not checking in with your numbers. I want you to put a number 1 in the chat if you make a beautiful budget on paper and then you don't check in with it again until it's time to make the budget for the next month. Put a number 1 in the chat if you make the budget pretty on paper and then you don't check in or you don't even look at it, you don't look at your spending until it's time to make another budget. Yay, Rita, I'm so excited. For the retreat, Chicago, no problem sticking to a budget. I too write everything down. That's perfect, Sabrina. Yes, Rita, I'm so excited. I'm actually planning out the menu this week. I'm so excited. But if you are not checking in with your spending, that is why it's hard to stick to your budget. And let me break that down a little bit further. So if you don't check in at least once per week, if you set your budget for August and then you don't look at your budget on paper and you don't really analyze your bank account again until it's time to make September's budget, you're never going to stick to your budget. The true way to stick to it is to consistently check in with your money. Consistently. Bare minimum once a week. If you are new to budgeting, if you're someone who gets swipe happy, I encourage you to check in daily. I know it may sound like a lot, but a daily check-in looks like this. Open your bank account. Open your budget planner. Where have I spent my money today? Anything that's not a bill, write it down. You've checked in with your budget. Takes 5 minutes. I've been doing it every day. It's taken me 5 minutes. The second step to that is to see, well, how much have I already spent on groceries? Well, I've already spent, $50 on groceries, but I had $300 total. So I have $250 left for the rest of the month. I'm good, right? I'm good on that. But what if your grocery budget is $300? It's September 6th and you already spent $150. You got to be like, hold up, Scout. We got to make another $150 last us like 24 days. Is that reasonable? If this is making sense, please give me some likes on TikTok. My likes is low. Give me some thumbs up on YouTube, some likes on Instagram, just so that I know that you're hearing me, you're with me, and you are understanding. Hey, Ann. Hey, C. So it's all about you checking in. Your budget is not a crock pot. You cannot set it and forget it. Hey, Shakira, yes, I'm early because Bay's cooking me crabs right now, and I got to get my crabs in a little bit. So we're talking about why sticking to your budget may be hard. The first reason why it may be hard is you're not writing it down. So if you don't have a money plan written down either on paper, on an Excel sheet, or in an app, you're already losing the battle. Second, you've got to check in with your money every week. Hey, Cassie, you've got to check in with your money every week. And if you're really feeling like I need to be better, you need to check in every day. Where have you spent your money in relation to what you've allocated for the month? What pivots or changes do you need to make? It's that simple. Sticking to your budget is hard because you never check in with it. You have to look at your numbers. You have to look at your numbers. You have to look at your numbers every day. You have to be mindful of your spending. The only way to do that is to sit down with your pen and paper and open up your bank account. If you're saved receipts, I just took my receipts. I don't think I have any personal information. I just went to Walgreens and I need to scan these receipts. And I also want to write down these purchases. I put my receipts right in the front of my planner. So tonight, when I sit down and I check my numbers for tonight of what we spent for the day, my receipts are in there. And it's a great reminder that I spent, the lightning. I spent money today and I need to write it down. Because I think I gave myself $140 or $150 couponing this month. Today, I spent $29, which is fine. I knew I was going to spend a lot of money this month because your stockpile is low over here. We need stuff. Okay? Hey. Does that make sense? And I'm going to say, I didn't write these out. I'm going to say the third reason why sticking to your budget may be hard is because maybe your budget, you're not giving yourself a realistic expectation of what you're going to spend. Sticking to your budget can be hard because you're not giving yourself a realistic expectation of what you're going to spend. Okay? I will go back to how to start couponing in a second. How do you make yourself do it though? Those receipts be junkies in my car. I took the receipts. So you have to have a process. Okay? I'm going to go back to couponing in a second, but let me get the budget stuff out. So my process is my receipts go in the bag. When I get to the house, I take the receipts out the bag, right? And I put the receipts in my budget planner. Them sticking out is an indication that I need to add some receipts. So once I write down what I've spent on my planner, I scan my rebate apps. Sorry, the cat's here. I'm going to scan my rebate apps for the receipts. Then I file the receipts away. So I've created that process. You can't leave your receipts in your car because then they're just going to become junk. So I would say for you, your first process should be receipts leave the car with me and they go into my budget planner. And then when you decide that you're having your weekly money date or your daily money date, you write down your purchases and you scan your receipts. Does that make sense? Everything is a strategy and a process with me. You can't leave the receipt somewhere else. You're never going to do anything with them. I want to scan them to Receipt Hog, Receipt Pal, Fetch to get all of my points, Coin Out to get all of my points. It's a process. I saw someone talking about making a budget for those who are behind on bills. It's a good topic. Yeah, but I'm not making the budget for you. But the thing I want to say is I want you to make your own. But I'm also going to say this. It doesn't matter if your bank account is negative, if you're 2 months behind, if you only make $500. A budget has nothing to do with how much money you make. A budget has everything to do with what am I doing with the money that I have? Does that make sense? Likes if that makes sense. Yeses in the comments if that makes sense. Your budget has to do with I only have $500. How am I allocating it? If I'm behind on 3 bills, okay, I had this 500. I can pay one bill that I'm behind on. The rest of the money has to go to my current bills. And then the next time I get more money, I'm going to pay a portion to the bill that I'm behind on. Then I'm going to pay the bills that are active to keep my life going. So you can be behind and have a budget. Raise your hand if you've been behind in life and have a budget. Absolutely. A month behind, 2 months behind, not paying credit cards. It's because your income isn't enough, right? Maybe your income dipped. And COVID, oh my gosh, a hot mess express over here, a hot mess. But every time I got money, if I got $500, I would divvy it out. If I got $1,000, I would divvy it out. If I had a really good day in business, I would divvy it out. When I got my SBA loan, I divvied it out. Does that make sense? So never allow yourself to think because you're on a low income, a fixed income, your bank account is negative that you can't budget. Pen and paper, what am I doing with the money that I have? Let me dig into some of these comments. Anne says, my credit union where I bank has an annoying phone system, debit card withdrawal. Then a handful of advisors that I have in my phone aren't listed when I try to call. I wish the app was easier for me. I put my receipt straight into my envelope. Absolutely. So if you are behind, this is the time to create a budget. So Ava, make sure you go into the course modules and make your budget. I don't know if you were on our budget live for September, but go in and make your budget. Today's a good day to start. I don't care how behind you are. I don't care what happened. Sit down. What money's in your bank account? How can you allocate it? And your next paycheck that you're going to get, how can you allocate your funds? If you're behind, call your bill collectors. This is not the time to not answer the phone. This is the time to let them know I'm behind, but this is my priority. I'm behind, but this is what I can do. Pay your life bills, rent, water, electricity. Those ones come first, and then I'll pay the credit cards one by one by one. When you get behind, you can't really stress about your credit, which I know probably isn't the best thing for me to say. But when you get behind on bills, like I need to make sure my rent, my electricity, and my internet are working before a credit card. So my credit can take a couple of months of a ding while I make sure these things are in order. And this is just me talking real life because it's not always peaches and cream. It's not always easy at all. So you've got to learn to prioritize. And when you have your budget, it'll help you do that. I'll come back. I promise I'll come back to the couponing. But I have videos on my page about how to start couponing. You can also DM me and I can give you my money bundle or sell you my money bundle for $15. It tells you how to start couponing, how to start budgeting, how to start meal planning and grocery shopping. Okay. I got a lot of questions. Let me go back. I have a bad habit of saying no when I don't want the receipt if asked. Gas stations, I don't really get receipts. But in store, if I'm purchasing products, I always get the receipt. Yes, now is the best time to make a budget no matter what. Face it. Yep. I paid my rent on the post box and took it. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Got to get all those points. Yep. Do you use Ibotta? Couldn't figure it out. So yes, I use Ibotta. Ibotta is not about points. Ibotta is about cash back. I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel about Ibotta. In my program, the Money Saving Academy, I have a whole module on how to use rebate apps and how to make $100 a month from your rebate apps. But Ibotta is not about points. It's about cash back. You have to buy specific items. So you click that you're going to Walmart, you can scroll through the Purell. Maybe it's a $2 rebate. You buy the Purell, you scan your receipt, Ibotta gives you $2. When you have $20 in cash back in your Ibotta account, you cash it out. Okay. Let me see. Okay. What does allocate mean? Are you saying allocate? Like how to allocate your funds? Decide what your money is going to. Yes, you have to buy specific items for Ibotta. So allocate means decide where the money is going. You have $500. You allocate $100 for groceries. You allocate $100 for your car insurance. You allocate $100 to pay your credit cards. You allocate $100 for your phone bill. Allocate just means to give each dollar, each group of money a purpose. I don't do credit classes. I don't teach credit. I teach how to get started being intentional with your money. So I teach budgeting, I teach couponing, I teach stockpiling, I teach meal planning, I teach grocery shopping. I have a program called the Money Saving Academy where we cover those 4 pillars. We do weekly live trainings on Zoom. I have a course and you get daily Q&A support in my Facebook group. Same places at least here give you money if the cashier fails to give you a receipt. Okay, you got to buy specific items. Yes. So that's what we cover inside my Money Saving Academy. I'm offering a 1-month trial right now. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, someone asked how to get started couponing. So at the very basic level, to start couponing, you need to know what you need. So create a needs list. You also You also need to choose the stores that are in your area. So download the apps for the stores in your area. And then you're going to look at the digital coupons that they have in their app. But before you go to the coupons, you're going to look at the weekly ads. So based on what you need, you look at the weekly ads and you decide what you're going to buy from the store. And then you click the coupons. And then when you go to the store, you purchase the items and the digital coupons come off. The 1 month trial in the Academy is $59. And that gives you 30 days in the Academy. And that gives you everything that I said. And then at the end, I'll reach out to you to see if you would like to stay. How do you budget with meal prepping classes? So I don't teach meal prepping. I teach meal planning. So I teach you that you need a budget for all of your money. A budget for all of your money. Yes, you need a budget for all of your dollars is what I'm trying to say. Every dollar has a purpose. Meal planning helps you save money because you're deciding what you're going to eat and you're deciding what you need to buy to help you create those meals. So when you meal plan, you save money, which helps you stay under budget. So you create a budget and you decide what line item gets what amount of money. You're going to use coupons to buy the things that you need to stay under budget. And you're going to meal plan to decide what you need to eat. Okay. So you can use coupons to get that. So like I just bought cereal. So one of my things in my meal plan is to have cereal for my daughter for breakfast. But I used coupons to buy the cereal. So I got 2 boxes of cereal. I paid $2.98 at the register after my coupon. And then literally I got $1 back from Ibotta. So that cereal came out to 99 cents each. But I couponed. And I needed my grocery budget, my cash out of pocket to be under $300. So being able to get 2 boxes of cereal for $2 is helping me stay under budget. Does that make sense? So they work with each other. Does that make sense? We're setting a budget so you know what you're doing with your money. You are going to coupon to help you stay under said budget. Because if you're right now spending $700 a month on groceries and household items, if you start to coupon, once you make a budget, you see where all your money is going, maybe you can cut back from $700 to like $450. Then you have an extra $300 and something to do more in your life. Does that make sense? Please let me know if that makes sense. See? I didn't see what Emilion Design said. Whoops. Okay, Christina said yes, it does. Okay, perfect. Someone on YouTube was asking, so hopefully it makes sense. So I teach those things to help you create. Overall, the goal of the Money Saving Academy is to help you save up to $500 per month and be more intentional with your money. And I do that through helping you create a budget, a meal plan, and a coupon plan. Not necessarily, because sometimes there are deals where it's like buy 5, save 5, or buy 1, get 1 free. So that is it. And some people are buying random things, but I teach my clients you buy what you need. So like today I went to Walgreens. Please go watch my Walgreens video on YouTube. But today I went to Walgreens and I got toilet paper and paper towels. I got 2 packs of bacon and I got a thing of palm olive. I paid $29. There's a little bit of a high out of pocket, but it was great for me. The alternative, the toilet paper and paper towels are $5 a pack. I had $30 worth of toilet paper and paper towels alone. I had $16 worth of bacon. And I had, $3 worth of dish soap. So the regular price of all of my items was over $40. I paid $29 cash out of pocket. In my opinion, that's a great deal for me. I had no Walgreens cash to start off with. I didn't have any register rewards, and we only had a 50-cent coupon for the palm olive. I am happy with that because I got what I need. I got 1 pack of paper towels over there, if y'all can see it. I got 1 little pack of paper towels in that corner. So it was totally fine for me to spend that amount of money. Because then that's going to be about 5 weeks worth of paper towels. I'm going to do this deal again because the paper towels are on sale until the 24th. I'm going to do this deal again right before it ends on the 24th and get another 4 packs of paper towels to stock myself up. Does that make sense? I'm okay with paying more than the person next to me because I didn't have any coupons. There was no coupons available and it was something that I need. So as long as I'm not paying full price, I am happy. And that's my stock up price for toilet paper. That's my stock up price for paper towels. It's my stock up price for dish soap. It's my stock up price for bacon. I paid my stock up price for everything. For some people, that's too much and that's fine. But for me, it was perfect. So we've got to get into the mindset of, is this a good deal for me? Every good deal is not a deal for you, right? And everybody doesn't have the same coupons, the same extra bucks. So all the deals are, they're not always going to be the same. Okay? So when it comes to sticking to your budget, you want to make sure that one, you have your budget written down somewhere, right? You also want to make sure that you're checking in with your budget, and you also want to make sure that you're allocating the right amount. Because if you really spend $500 a month on groceries and you only tell yourself that you're going to spend 300, there's a disconnect there. If you're not doing some other things in order to reduce that. Okay? Okay. Questions before I go. What times are your classes? So inside the Money Saving Academy, you get a monthly calendar and we do a live training each week. So our next live training is on the 12th of September, and it is actually at 12 noon. So I do 2 classes a month at 12 noon Eastern, and I do 2 classes a month at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's so people who work at day and night have the opportunity to come on the live. So I teach for about 20 minutes, and then I open the floor for people to have questions. So if you need help with budgeting, you jump on and I walk you through whatever it is you need help with. If you need help with your meal plan, if you need help with the rebate app, I'll walk you through whatever it is. And you get full access to the replays. Why do you stock so you get more for less? What's your personal reason? Because one, I don't want to pay full price. Everything behind me, I'm not paying full price for. 2, I don't want to wait until I'm out of something to have to go buy it, because then you have to pay full price. But if I can buy toothpaste when it's free and I have enough for 6 months, my goal is to always have a year supply of toothpaste, which I pretty much have. But for each item, I want a year supply. Toilet paper and paper towels, I do like a 3-month supply. I don't like to run out of anything, and I don't like to pay full price. So I create a stockpile. So when I need lotion, I just come upstairs and get a bottle of lotion. When I need hand soap, which I'm low on hand soap and sanitizer, I just come up here and get hand soap. When I need body wash, I come and get it. I didn't pay full price for any of the things that you see behind me. So the stockpile is to, one, always have what you need, and for 2, not to pay full price. Also, life happens. If money is low, money is tight. I haven't couponed seriously in like 3 months. We've been living off our stockpile. That's why the toilet paper and paper towels are so low. So I'll coupon for a few months and then I won't coupon for months. And I can just live off of my stockpile. But I never run out of our essentials. We're not running out. And I'm not paying full price for it. Does that make sense? So it's not about hoarding. It's about having what I need. When the pandemic came, people talked a whole bunch of ish about couponers. I wasn't sweating because I had like 3 or 4 months supply of food in my freezer, my fridge, my pantry. So I knew with 4 months, at least once a month, I just got to go out and get a few things. So I went shopping about twice a month during the pandemic. It wasn't always for what I was eating right now. I was thinking for the future. If I have 4 months in my freezer, we're going to eat this month, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy another month's worth of stuff. Does that make sense? So I wasn't freaking out in the pandemic. I was like, people was calling me, can you sell? Because if my mother needs toilet paper, I'm going to give my mother toilet paper before I sell to someone. And that was just me because I cared about me and my family. If I had to go to Baltimore, which I did in the pandemic, I took my stockpile stuff with me up there to help me and my family. Saving money is always good. Absolutely. Yes, they did. Couponers had what they need. We stayed inside and watched TV. Girl, yes. I went to the store when I like wanted something, or I was like, all right, I had a 4-month supply of toilet paper and paper towels. When I saw that Walgreens was in stock, I went and I just bought 2 packs. That was the only time I paid full price for toilet paper. I bought 2 packs, brought it home. So I was like, anytime I went out, if Walgreens had toilet paper in stock or paper towels, I would just get 2 packs. I wasn't being greedy. I wasn't clearing the shelf. But if I get 2 twice a month, that's 4 packs. I'm constantly building and adding to my stockpile. Yes, I was sad when the pandemic came and I was able to provide for others. That's my problem with only get these deals. No, you can't always use deals with the delivery apps. So yeah, that's why I built a stockpile. So if you're interested in working with me, shoot me a DM. I have followed everyone. If you're on YouTube or you are on Facebook, you can send me an email. But the Money Saving Academy is open. You can purchase a trial. Our next training is on Monday, and I'm going to be talking about all digital couponing. You don't need a newspaper. You don't need a printer. You can coupon from your phone. Okay? We're also going to be talking about creating a money plan and also creating a monthly meal plan to help you save money. So those are the topics for the rest of this month. And then we set up our budgets together. So if you join today or tomorrow, you'd also get access to our October budget setup for your 30 days. Okay. So I'm going to go because Bae's cooking me my crabs. And I got to bring this table that I'm using downstairs so we can go in the living room and eat our crabs and watch a movie. So thank y'all so much for joining me live. I will be live again tomorrow, probably later in the evening because we have errands to run and we are probably doing an Instacart shift tomorrow. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Go get inside that Money Saving Academy to get this support, get this help, get this encouragement, get this work. Okay. I'm about to go change my shirt and eat these crabs. So y'all have a good night. Oh, wait. Rita says Money Saving Academy is a must. It will change your life. You'll get so much more than just saving money. Yes, Rita. Rita is a long time Money Saving Academy member. Rita is one of those ideal clients who is always there, always showing up and doing the freaking work. That's the key. You be there and you got to do the work. Okay. And she's coming to my retreat. So I'll see her in a month. But all right, I'm going to go for real this time. I really like holding the microphone. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer. So now I'm like, but I cannot sing. Cannot. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to go because I'm getting silly. And I think Bae's almost done with the crabs. So